Welcome to CityWise. I'm your host, Tiana Stevens. CityWise is produced by the City of Rochester to shine a spotlight on city living at its best. Hundreds of thousands of votes have been cast to recognize the talents and efforts of Rochester citizens in the areas of entertainment, theater, community involvement, and much more. Along with honoring the best of Rochester, the Roc Awards is also marking a milestone anniversary this year. Here to tell us more is Yolanda Smilez, CEO and creator of the Roc Awards, and Santos Cruz, Community Outreach Representative. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you.
Yolanda, you've been very busy putting this show together.
Yes.
Probably as soon as one ends, you're setting up the next one. Busiest
Yes.
time of the year for you. Thanks for coming on. What's in store for this year's Roc Awards? And tell us how this whole thing started.
Well, first of all, for this year, we're very excited to reach our 5th anniversary.
Congratulations.
So we're excited. We have come a long way to get to this point. And you know when they say once you make 5 years, you're good to go.
Right.
So we're going to keep going until my kids can take over. But this year, definitely, you should expect a lot of diversity. We have opened up the doors to so many different people and talents and businesses, and just we have a national recording artist coming this year to celebrate with us. So it's a lot of great things. The entertainment, I mean, the production wise is like, you're gonna be
Top
wow.
notch, right?
Yeah, I always say, like, I don't know if you've ever been to the Lion King where they start just going crazy from the audience all the way. That's what you should be expecting.
Right. And Santos, this is your first year with the Roc Awards, but you're no stranger to the entertainment community here in Rochester. How did you get involved, and what's your role with the Roc Awards?
I first met Yolanda about a year and a half ago through comedy. I started getting into comedy. I love the art of comedy, making people laugh. I love watching it. Throughout the last year and a half, I started becoming a heavy advocate of art, and not only art, but Latino art within Rochester. Got involved with the Rochester Latino Theater Company with Annette, Ramos, got involved with Cumbre and several other events.
Right.
Started writing spoken word pieces for her, performed several of her shows that she produced this year, which was wonderful. And as time progressed, I just came gaining the respect of her and other artists within the community, started collaborating, making videos. Throughout the time, I also noticed that Yolanda was trying to grow. I was helping her with videos at first. I was her a couple of videos that she have come out the last couple of months. I've helped shoot and produce. As we got to talking, how can we get the Latin community involved more within the Roc Awards? That's when I kind of like took a jump, daredevil jump type of thing. Well, I'm not just a cameraman. I also do these type of things within the Latin community. I'm involved in the arts within the Latin community.
Very versatile.
So I may be able to help you in that area. She at first looked at me like, you know, my age and everything in the comedy. And then she's like, I showed her some of my stuff, who I'm involved with, how am I involved with them, the spoken words, how talking Spanish and being involved with the. And she was like, all right, I guess you're the man for the job. And it's been of trial and error at first, trying to gain her faith and trying to gain her respect. And now I'm here because, you know, we've been able to successfully get an interview with 97.1 Latino for the radio station, and get other DJs involved, or the artists, known local artists within the Latin community involved. And that shows that we are interested and we are ready to be able to level up. Like the work I was just saying.
And is that the theme for this year, level up?
Well, it's level up. Yeah, just level 5. So basically each letter explains pretty much what I experienced each year that I've been going through with the Roc Awards. So it's a little, you know, close to my heart.
Right.
And, but yeah, definitely. And our whole thing is trying to take one community at a time and let everyone know it doesn't matter what color or race you are. If you celebrate the culture, then you should be involved in the Roc Awards. And that's what we're trying to do right now, let everybody know that this is not a black thing, a white thing, or whatever. This is celebrating the culture. So we're trying to get into the Latin community, and this 2017 will be more visible.
Sure.
But yeah, so we're excited.
What are some of the new categories this year?
Well, we got Latin DJ, we got and some of the other new ones is the dance. We have Best Dancer, we have Best Dance Groups, something to look excited for. So they're very excited this year. We also had, well, we always have Best Business, but this year was like an explosion of businesses. And the newest one was community radio stations, talk shows. So that was a big explosion because you have WAYO, you have WXIR, you have all these different radio stations that's allowing us to have a platform to be heard, and so why not? You know, Raw Extreme. So there's a lot of different radio stations out there.
Santos, what can we expect in terms of entertainment for the Roc Awards this year?
This year, we're starting with the R&B and stuff, and the singing and the arts. One of the things that I'm really looking forward to is one of the entry ceremonies where they're going to have people come out as the DJ play the music of with people with different flags of the different ethnicity groups. And as the groups come out, much like the Olympics, they're going to be playing a song that will best represent that particular group. Clarifying what we're trying to say, you know what I mean, the unity within our community, within Rochester, within 585.
Yeah.
So how does the nomination and the voting process work? So this is all for the people, by the people.
Yes. So basically the nomination works. Over the years, we had to listen to the community because at first we gave solely responsibility to the community to nominate whoever got the most votes, you won. Then we began to see that a lot of people were walking away with awards who kind of really didn't deserve it. So as the years, we've developed a nomination committee who have been out in the community watching the different cultures and different entertainments and theater and arts. We still allow the fans to submit nominations between November and December 31st. And then that's when the voting process starts the beginning of January, right after the new year, with the people with the top 5 and most qualified work to be able to be eligible for voting.
How have you been able to manage the growth of the Roc Awards? It's probably exceeding your expectations.
Well, we are continually growing every year. We are a developing corporation, and just trying to establish ourselves in the community to let everybody know we are here to stay. This is something that I would like for people to understand, that this is a platform to celebrate everyone in our community, to say, you know, you've done well. If it's a community activist, if it's a singer, or if it's just someone who does an extra in a play, but you've done well. And before the Roc Awards existed, you didn't have that type of platform. So this is something that I hope stays, and I'm not gonna say hope will stay until my kids can take over. So that's where we're trying to go with that. So we're continually growing.
Santos, what's your pitch when you're out in the community telling people about the Roc Awards, inviting them? What do you say to get them to come?
At first, as an advocate for the arts, I tell them, you know, I mean, I guess my art is in finding people who have art. You know, finding people, my talent is finding people who are talented. And I tell them, you know, I mean, I recognize your talent. I tell them that you are special, and I tell them that I would like you to get recognized. I would like you to get recognized by the city of Rochester. I would like you to get recognized by your peers. You know, and I show them usually by creating those videos. I already have them on my iPad and stuff like that. And when they ask me, what is the Roc Awards? Because, you know, this is still a developing and growing, especially with the online community. I do show them a video real quick, 1 minute video. This is what the Roc Awards is. This is what it's been doing for the last 5 years. And I would like you to start thinking about this for the year, not only 2016, but 2017 in the future. And they're like, they know I was there, or wow, I heard about it, but they didn't know it was like that. And they're like, the very next day, they're like, boom, vote for me for a very spoken word artist, or vote for me the very best model, or whatever it may be. Definitely as a business point of view, it's something where you want to be there to market yourself. Everybody and anybody's there. I'm a firm believer in networking and marketing. Facebook is great, but number one key to marketing is getting out there and seeing people's faces, shaking people's hands. You go there, and the first thing you see is a table, an array of tables of different businesses within the community of Rochester. So you want to be able to, if you want to, personally me, if I want to grow as a business, I want to be able to meet that individual. Because they may need me now, I might need them tomorrow, type of thing. You know what I mean? So through unity is where I believe we're going to be able to grow. So.
And you mentioned, when people get there, what they're going to see. Is there also going to be a red carpet this year?
Yes, every year we do the red carpet. So when you come in, it's going to be very grand. Just to give the people like an idea, it's a gala type event.
Okay.
So you have, I never put a dress code on the event because I don't want to restrain anybody or feeling like they cannot come because they don't have a tuxedo or a big gown. So, we keep the fashion open. We see a lot of different fashion come through there. So it's exciting to see, from people who's wearing the blue jeans and some sneakers to all out gowns that has a 3-4 feet train. So, but when you walk in, you have this grand decor that you will see. You will have the red carpet where you have all the photographers. This year we have a very strong media team. So you're talking over about 12 photographers that have committed themselves to be there to take pictures. And we have Tracy, who is our executive producer of the show, who actually have come on to assist me to take some of the burden off of me, which we've created different departments. And we've been so excited just to have the new people involved and getting order. We have the youth program that is coming on to volunteer that day to work.
Excellent.
It's the Youth for Paid, or I believe it is. I don't want to mess up the name, but they are been hired. 30 youth are going to be there working. So it's creating jobs for individuals and opportunities. So this is something that we want to be able to continue growing every year and getting our youth involved. So
not only that, I believe that it's good to get the youth involved, because to be able to get the youth to come to an event like this and see their cultural, just celebrate each other like that. Unity that have never been seen before in the city of Rochester. Everybody in one room and saying, I love what you do, what you do is great, and you should get an award. And not only that, collaboration with one another, that unity, and that will unify the city effectively, and that's why I believe in the Roc Awards.
Absolutely. And you mentioned very big name artists coming this year for the 5th anniversary. Tell us about that.
Well, we have John B., national recording artist, R&B singer. He is nationally known for a few hits of his that, if you don't know, then you should know. But he's going to be in the building. I'm so excited. He's going to be presenting an award at the show, do a little something at the show, but he's going to do a full actual concert at the after party, which is going to be held at one of our local hotels who's opened their doors for us. So we're telling everybody to come out. It's going to be a grand night, from us leaving the theater to us going to the nice, elegant hotel to hear John B. actually do his thing. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be really, really nice. Our VIP room is amazing. So I'm excited about that. The girls have put in a lot of work to make sure that you feel VIP. You come in, you got your red carpet, and you got your appetizers, you got your preferred seating, valet parking. So yeah,
so much to look forward to.
So
sounds like we need to take our backup shoes with us.
Yes, you do.
Evening.
Please bring your dancing shoes.
Thank you guys so much for coming on today.
Yes.
The 5th annual Roc Awards show will be held on Sunday, February 19th from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Kodak Center for the Performing Arts. And for more information and ticket information, visit rocawards.com or call 585-210-8841.